You got it. I'm going to introduce now Dr. Mohammed El Sanusi, who's the Executive Director of the Network for Religious and Traditional Peacemakers, building bridges between grassroots peacemakers and global players to work towards sustainable peace. Dr. El Sanusi served on the task force of the United States Department of State's Working Group on Religion and Foreign Policy. This work led him to play a leading role in developing standards and protocols for protecting the rights of Christians, Jews, and other religious minorities in Muslim majority.
Can you hear the cry from the broken land? From the
Sonia, but you hear what you are talking. You hear what you are talking. How I could take how to take. No, what you need to do to solve this one? How I will create another link from here. Which link I will use to stream for Twitter?
We still there call. Churches burning, hope fading fast. Since 2009, the pain don't last. 50,000, maybe more. Heaven they count every single soul.
Yeah, but the Twitter account, who shall be Twitter account? The VOP Twitter account, right? Then we use and call everybody will record. Yeah, so everybody will record from that one, correct? Okay, yeah, please. Yeah, thank you. Because you already know it's for that one. So since we don't use it for another program, make me interrupted. Alright, I bet make a leave it now. When today it is a big one or tomorrow. Alright, that's fine. And this weekend, I believe so over the weekend, the app, I don't subscribe for the app already now. I already update some stuff, but you get something when they add like the URL. I believe say the URL, right? If we use this vMix get URL. If we use this one, put here. Everything will talk for here. Just the same way you want to link this YouTube now, right? If you link that one here too. Is it possible to get URL, get the link that you put copy and put there? Just like when the same one with add channels, and the same all of them work on it. You get the option. I see the option where they say put a URL here, put this, put website here. Like say I'm from website with the screen now. We connect the website when the team they go from website, they just come out. Alright, look at this.
Shelter, hope. You can be the miracle they pray for. You can change a life today.
No matter how small it seems, your love can rebuild their dreams. Together we can make a way. Keeps us all alive. Biafrans, I get better news for you.
Yeah,
Make we hear the news.
Yeah,
The news be saying
We get hope.
yes, so
We get hope.
for where your hope day.
Now for Biafra we get hope.
them just had them busy and don't get tired of you with them. So don't get them in.
Biafra go be one kind, beautiful country. Everybody will be Biafra go enjoy freedom. Fine country, beautiful nation. With Biafran constitution, everybody go be equal. For Biafra now one love for everybody. Discrimination no go there for Biafra nation. Whether you be big man, big woman, or you be big politician. Whether you get money or you don't get money, same law go judge every person. Rule of law for Biafra go stand gidiba. Justice no go crooked for anybody.
Almost 200 years.
No mago for Biafra.
Man problem.
Nobody fit play with your right. Nobody go treat you like nobody. No more suffering and smiling. No more fear of Fulani jihadi. For Biafra, your life go get meaning. Or tomorrow go shine.
Obia to Obia Sirike to much about 8 years. Mother major good, especially now. No one did the million can hear one nick. So I'm not man after that tell me all India more on the image in their nature and their just
university. No child go miss school because of money. Free medical service go there for community. People no go die again because say you no fit pay hospital bill. Women go born for hospital free of charge. Senior citizens go they get money every month. Biafra government go help you build your house. Better life no go be them say. Good road go cover everywhere. Oh, no transport for land, for rail and for air go there. Police go answer fast if you call them. Ambulance go reach you once you call them. Fire service no go delay.
Somebody.
Security go tight for
night and for day. What
about water? Drinking water go they run for your house. What about electricity? Lights go there for 24 hours. For Biafra you fit in waka for night and go to work for night without fear, without anybody kidnapping you. Oil and gas, gold and everything where they under your land. Now your state people go get them. Anything where they under your ground. Now your people go control them. No ballot snatching, no vote buying. No rigging, no corner. No bribery and corruption. For election time, now one woman, one vote. One man, one vote. Democracy no go be story back. For Biafra your life go matter. Nobody go kill you and go free for Biafra. Now wahala the person don't buy for him head. Justice go stand gidigba. No shaking at all. Listen well, Biafrans everywhere. Biafrans I say oh yeah. Biafra is public in exile under the leadership of Prime Minister His Excellency Biafra land. That one no fit happen. He no fit happen. He no fit happen at all, at all. Elohim, our God, they give the bam with Biafra. Biafra go be one nation under God. Biafra government don't talk and say, up there, where you up there? Biafra, Biafra now our only hope. Biafra now our only hope. Hope for today, hope forever. Together we go rise. Stand up now, make we join hand. Anywhere you dey, answer the call, no delay. Biafra don't come. Biafra no already come. All hell, Biafra. Biafra, be a holy.
Word.
Biafra. God bless Biafra.
Honest about it. Nge, I can you. Alright, I can you win.
Voice of Biafra. Voice of freedom. Voice of truth for every generation. Voice of Biafra. Afro Biafra.
From the land of the rising sun, from the land of courage, from the people of truth, rising above every silence, speaking hope to the world.
Voice of Biafra.
Voice of freedom,
Voice of truth for every generation.
voice of Nia,
Voice of Biafra.
voice of courage.
Rising sound of the nation.
Who speaks for the people?
Who carries the truth?
Who rises for freedom?
Who rises for freedom?
Dependence of voice,
Voice sound of truth.
the voice of a rising nation.
The voice of a rising nation.
Voice of
Biafra.
Biafra, Biafra.
Voice of Biafra.
Voice of Biafra.
Voice
Turn them up. From Biafra land to the whole world. Now who they talk? The voice of Biafra. We know they hide again, we don't show face. True don't wake up in no fitting race. From village squad to overseas, everybody they have frequency. We they stand the big bar, no shaking. No more silence, we they breaking. From the east side to the diaspora, now we be the real voice of Biafra. Biafra, make them hear us. Biafra, nobody can stop us. Biafra, fire they burn. Anywhere you they make it tune and done. Signal down strong, we don't reach everywhere. From Africa go Europe, then they hear I'm clear. We they talk truth, we know they fear. From every village, every city, from homeland to diaspora, hope is rising again. Biafra now our only hope.
Yes, now our only hope.
Hope for today, hope for tomorrow. No more pain, no more sorrow. Ha! We bring better news, make you head on clear. We get hope, now Biafra we dey see ya. Beautiful nation, shining bright justice and fairness. Now the light.
Biafra go be one beautiful nation.
Every Biafran go enjoy true freedom. Fine, fine country, shining nation. Justice and fairness. Justice and fairness. Everybody equal, one love for rich and poor. Leader or citizen, no different, justice go speak with confidence.
No oppression,
no discrimination, rule of law for the nation. Truth and justice go reign forever.
Biafra go get strong and better.
Where your home?
Biafra.
Who be your home?
Biafra.
Waiting be your country.
Biafra.
No more suffering and smiling, no more fear, no more hiding. Respect and dignity for all. Every citizen standing tall. Free education, rich university, healthcare for every community.
No more dying,
because no money.
Life go better for everybody.
Biafra now our only hope.
Biafra now our only hope.
Stand up now, make we claim our
Biafra now our destination.
Women go deliver safe for hospital. Citizen go get support every month. Better roads go connect every city. Modern railways and airport.
Clean water go flow for houses.
Electric light go shine every night. Security go protect every family.
Day and night.
Everything go right. You fit waka free for midnight. Go your road without fear. Kidnapping and violence disappear. Peace and progress everywhere. Mama and papa go get retirement benefits. Nobody go kill you for Biafra and go free. Now wahala, the person don't buy for him head. Oil and gas beneath our ground. Now the people wey get the land go control them. Resources go serve the people. Prosperity go spread for all. Anything we dey for our land. Now our citizens go manage them. Development go reach every corner. Nobody go suffer again.
No vote buying,
no rigging game. Election fair and play. One woman, one vote.
One man, one vote.
Your voice go matter every day.
Biafra now our only hope. Biafra now our only hope.
Hope for no more sorrow. Biafra. Our home, our country, our future, our future. Biafra now our only hope.
More Christians are killed for their faith in Nigeria than anywhere else in the world. Since 2009, Islamic jihadists have murdered more than 50,000 Christians in Nigeria, and more than 20,000 churches, schools, and religious institutions have been destroyed, most burned to the ground. Scores of Christians and several others were kidnapped over Holy Week. Nigerian officials have been, unfortunately, complicit in facilitating these atrocities. At the state level, a dozen Nigerian states implement Islamist blasphemy and Sharia laws. At the federal level, the government looks the other way at Islamist violence. The result is, unsurprisingly, yet more jihadist violence. Last year, I introduced the Nigeria Religious Freedom Accountability Act, which would require placing Nigeria back on the country of particular concern list and impose sanctions on officials involved in enforcing blasphemy and Sharia laws. The U.S. government knows who they are at both the local level and the federal level, and they should be held accountable. I'm sorry to say that Nigerian officials are, at a minimum, in denial of the government's role. In October, several officials, including the Deputy Speaker of the Nigerian House and the Chairman of the House Committee on Foreign Affairs, and a range of anonymous officials linked to the President, directly attacked me for saying that, quote, officials in Nigeria are ignoring or even facilitating the mass murder of Christians by Islamic jihadists. Last year, I met with a delegation of top Nigerian defense and security officials. They said they were committed to ending the violence. I told them I would judge their commitment by the results. Those results have yet to materialize. President Trump has established that the United States will use all tools of statecraft to counter the violence. He ordered that Nigeria be added to the CPC list, and in December he ordered the Department of War to target ISIS terrorists in response to their massacre of Christians. I'll note that the Nigerian government said at the time that it welcomed and indeed requested the actions. I find their statements to be somewhere between hypocritical and infuriating. In December, the president said that jihadists have been targeting Christians in Nigeria, quote, at levels not seen for many years and even centuries. What does the situation look like now, several months later, and what can and should the United States do to stop the mass murder of Christians?
Can you hear the cry from the broken land, from the wounded heart? Nigeria, they bleed, people, they cry, tears for the ground, nobody asks why. Over 7,000 souls don't fall every single day, we still there call.
Oh, yeah. Churches burning, hope fading fast. Since 2009, the pain don't last. 50,000, maybe more. Heaven they count every single soul.
Children without home tonight, mothers praying through the night, fathers lost no strength to fight. Who go stand for what is right?
Oh, stand for love, stand for life. Be the answer in this time. You can have to wipe their tears, you can calm their fears. Give a hand, don't turn away. Be the light in darkest day. Every little you provide keeps a soul alive.
voices grinding chains, silent echoes filled with pain. 19,000 churches gone, but faith still rising,
Holding on.
in the ashes. Hope remains, love can heal the deepest pain.
Shelter broken, dreams erased. Hungry hearts we can embrace. Let compassion take its place. Now's the time to show His grace. Stand for love, stand for life. Be the answer in this time. You can help to wipe their tears. You can calm their fears. Give a hand, don't turn away. Be the light in darkest day. Every little you provide keeps a soul alive.
Food, water, shelter, hope. You can be the miracle they pray for. You can change a life today. No matter how small it seems, your love can rebuild their dreams. Together we can make a way. Keeps us all alive.
Thanks for all you're doing. Thanks to North and South America.
There was
They won. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can spotlight myself here, but and Maz's son is not here, so yeah, we just going to be there. Okay. Greetings to all the members of the cabinet here, reps, admin. You are all welcome. This journey that we have embarked on, not going back. A lot is happening, and it shows that we are getting close, very, very close to our destination. Yes. Region 4 just spoke not quite long ago. These people have done a lot of damage. It didn't start from them. It started from the top. Sometimes when you have a bad leadership, they can't put their house together. Even in a family circle, it's the same thing. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. But we have passed that stage. While some are looking for 10, 20, 50 men, we are more than millions. Biafrans are more than millions. We are not 1 million, not 2. And it's a journey that all of us, we have to embark on, one way or the other. Every Biafra will contribute. Please, if you're one of the heroes out there, if you are not be counted among the 20 or 30 men, believe in yourself. Believe in who you are. Believe in what you're doing, and trust no one. In God, we do what? We trust. Because we human beings are born to make mistakes because we are not perfect. That's one of the reasons why our Lord Jesus Christ came down here on earth, for us to be safe by believing in Him, walking daily to do the right thing, so that we can gain favor in the eyes of our God. And for those that think they know it all, without them, Biafra will not come. If you're one of those that are thinking without you, Biafra will not come, shame unto you. You will fail. Biafra is no one property. It belongs to Biafran people. And it's not a family business. So as far as I'm concerned, I am Maziogi Chunkiri. I've made mistakes I made in the past, calls on my boss. I don't worship no man. I just want Biafra to come. I try my best to do everything I can. I try. As a human being, I'm not perfect. I'm born to make mistakes as well. But my mistake will not be more than what I did right. Out of 10%, at least, I will try to get more than 5% correctly. If not 9.5, it will be 9. If not 9, I will go for 8, still okay. If not 8, I'll take 7. If not 7, we still have 6 waiting. If not 6, at least 5.5. It cannot be under 5. Leader that I look up to, that I can call my leader, that I can present result. Our leader, Dume Woju and Philip Efio. The rest, I don't know what they are doing. What as in? It's heartbreaking. Today, they keep moving the goalpost. You speak based on the situation. You cannot be in such party. Whatever you say today, tomorrow, let it be the same thing. You can't say A today. Tomorrow you turn around and say B. Not from you. I'm not buying that. If you're one of those that want to concur and buy that idea, go ahead. If you bring Biafra, glory be to God. If bring Biafra, glory be to God. At the end of the day, what we want is Biafra. I will fight the Biafra that I understand. I will fight with who I understand, not who I don't understand. And if was an name, it's very painful and shameful. And we Biafrans, we are so emotional. It's time we outgrow that nonsense. We need to remember a lot of Biafrans have sacrificed. A lot of Biafrans have paid the price. I have not paid the price or sacrifice like Biafrans that have been massacred way before 1967 and from 1967 till date. If you want to say you are the champion of Biafra, without you, Biafra will not come. Or you have paid the price more than those that are starved to death, more than those that are being killed in the genocidal war, you and them. is actually the hero who have paid the price. I don't care where you are, whether you're in America like me, whether you are locked up by the enemies. Have you paid the price like Ikonso? Have you paid the price like Gencho the giant? Diara. You were in a Biafra Kelly. Those children that were starved to death, crying for food, for water. Have you paid the price more than them? The Ocho. Biafrans that have been arrested that no one even know where they are. As I'm speaking, there is some Biafrans in Nigerian prison today. Their family members don't even know where they are. Nobody have visited them. Maybe for the past 10, 15 years, we don't know whether they are alive or not. And with who that probably receive visitors more than 10, 20, 15, 50 every day, like a celebrity. Who is paying the price more? Time to worship human being is over. This fight, we must fight it with honesty, with truth. And we must respect each other. Yesterday, we have our fellow citizens as well, raising funds to help in Biafra land. Today, we are here again. Everyone is sacrificing one way or the other. Everyone is trying. Don't think you sacrifice more than anyone. I am Mazio Gechugunkire. I'm not going to tell you that I have done more than what our hero before us have done, or I have sacrificed more than those before us. All I can say, I'm trying, I'm doing my best. I cannot tell you that without me, Biafra will not come. Story. Without me, Biafra will still come. Without me, Biafra will still come. If I see anyone doing what I'm doing today more than me, I will support that person. All we want is Biafra. Even what we are doing today is not easy. Throughout last week, sometimes I didn't even sleep 2, 3, 4 hours. From meeting to meeting, we even flew out of town to Florida, Mar-a-Lago, to meet some important people that matters. I think there's this short clip of video I did from Palm Beach, like 3, 4 minutes. I was in Florida. I did not go for my own personal business, rather for Biafra assignment. In a few days, we will tweet about our meeting, the ones that will be in public. But I'm not going to tell you that without me, Biafra will not come. Even without you, Biafra will still come. All what you and I will do is to contribute, do our best. Please keep fighting. Keep doing your best. Biafra is here. I know what I'm saying. And it's very close. It's very close. And if you stay one of those on the fence, give me 1 second. If you still one of those doubting what we are doing, okay, make it from 9. Please don't be like Thomas, please. Our freedom is near and close than never before. All the saboteurs that have been fighting us from starting since last year, today their camp is in disarray. They are nowhere to be found, no result. Ask them, what have they achieved for over a year plus now? What have they achieved? The Biafra Republic government in exile, under my leadership, with the cabinet, we can go on and count our achievement. That gives me joy. That makes me feel relief. Make me happy, knowing that our freedom is near. This battle that they've been battling against Biafra Republic government in exile will not work. Even within, they have tried to see if they can stop this government. How will you stop a winning team? How will you change players that are giving you results? Bringing report card is something that we all should be proud of. You cannot fight from exile without forming a government. In freedom fighting, you cannot fight from the same country that you're trying to liberate yourself from. They will lock you up. Even if Nigerian terrorist state can go to the extent of going to Kenya to kidnap Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. What about if I'm even fighting from Lagos? What do you think will happen? Do you think they won't come to Lagos to see how they can kidnap me as well? It don't matter where you are, even in Biafra land, they will do everything to make sure they get you. For that reason, that is why we have formed Biafra Republic government in exile. Biafra Republic government in exile is here to stay. Can never be destroyed. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu once said, if he, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, don't bring Biafra, the Biafra Republic government in exile will break Biafra. So he understands that. I don't believe in that talk, they talk from the back. You need to come forward and join the government he belongs. If you want to continue with IPOB, we wish him good luck. He understands what Biafra Republic government in exile stands for. Even the lawyer, one of them once confessed and told me that we are too much. That brigade is giving Nigeria the heat. After these people knowing all this, why are they fighting brigade? Why are they fighting brigade? We have done what IPOB as organization have not done. And we, in Biafra Republic government in exile, we are also indigenous people of Biafra. But we cannot achieve our freedom with mere organization. The world will not listen to you. They will listen to you, government to government. At the hearing 4 days ago, one of the speakers, I'm not actually all the speakers, we met over 90% of them. Yes, with the ones with the big name, all of them. One of the speakers, I actually have meeting with him a couple days before that hearing. I did not even expect him the way he addressed me. Throughout, he addressed me as Prime Minister, Prime Minister. Because he understands the value and he understands what Biafra Republic government in exile stands for. Some of you, when he tweets, everyone rejoices. I'm not calling his name. Yes. Few days before that hearing, we have a meeting. We talk. Yeah. And we didn't make it public either. No, that's just what it is. He did not address me by calling my name. All throughout is Prime Minister, Prime Minister. And there is somebody who worked for US government and a top government official at the time. And US government listened to him. He called me Prime Minister. Throughout! Can you Prime Minister under IPOB? No, because the structure is not structured as a government. It's not structured as a liberation movement. It can be an organization. It can be affiliated with brigade. Why are they fighting brigade? Are we too much? Are we doing what they haven't done before? Or is it because we are not career agitators? Or is it because we are pure? Or is it because we don't pay anyone salary? We are all volunteer. Not like the one IPOB used to pay some people 4,000. They even buy house for some people, pay some people mortgage. I don't know. Like our senior citizens, like Bishop Comfort, Honorable Bishop Comfort, our mommy Jane. Maybe after You know, we know at their age they already retire. When they contribute the little money they have, the same money they contribute, they will use the money and pay some people's salary. They will still use the money and train somebody like Uche Mefo in school and train Darlington. They will go a guy named Mayor. We have 5 days. In Brege, we don't pay anyone. We are volunteer soldiers. Few days ago, this meeting I'm talking about, actually, I thought about it for some time. I'm like, if this high-level person is calling Matthew Gechukunkere, Prime Minister, he understands what we are doing. He believes in us. He believes in you, genuine, that is listening to me. Don't let no one deceive you. No one is your master except our Lord Jesus Christ. We are all servants of Biafran people. This name, Prime Minister, is to identify the role I'm playing in the government. If not, I don't even want the name. But that is only how they can identify you, know what you stand for, your role in the government. Things will change. If you're not comfortable with Briggy this time, you might go and join the 1 million men. We can't have Briggy and we are preaching of 100 men. That means you in Briggy, you don't belong. All your sacrifice in vain. Everything you work for. Onye juru gị ga-ajụ onwe gị. I'll say it go. Those under IPOB, you can follow IPOB and go IPOB. But me, Mazio Gechukunkere, as indigenous person, I'm already IPOB. Inborn IPOB and imbued one for that matter. I believe you are. Yes. But if whether we can have it as organization, yes. They can agitate under the government. Then whoever want to join the government, our door is open. Come in peace. Come and support genuinely. Because the government is your government. It's our government. It's government of the people, by the people. Now I see the reason why for almost 20 years we did not move anywhere. The blue flag in it disturb embassy everywhere. It's no protest. All these protests with drum, music, some even take a walk with them. Some turn it to dating event. We have passed that stage. We have passed that stage. We cannot depend and wait for anyone until they are free before we move on. If we wait, Nigeria terrorists will kill us all. We'll be moving, fighting, and fight for them to be out And when they are out, they will join us in good faith. I'm disappointed in some of our so-called leaders. Disappointed. After everything, can I feel it? No retreat, no surrender. This journey that I, Mazio Gechukun have embarked on. Honorable Minister of Information, I will give you permission just to put this picture on the screen if you're here. But let me, I don't really want to do this yet, but just to open Pandora box of one event showing Minister of Information, are you here? Mazi Sonny here.
So I don't think he's available.
All right, that's fine. Okay, maybe when he joins. Our freedom. Do we remember when we all say our freedom is in our hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are we saying our freedom is in Mazio Gichukunkere hand? Huh?
No, sir.
Sir, no, sir.
Are we saying our freedom is in Mazi Sonny hand?
No, sir. No.
Are we saying our freedom is in Mazi Simon Ekpa hand?
No, sir. No, sir.
No.
Are we saying our freedom is in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu hand?
No, sir.
I
Definitely
hope
not.
you learn something from this. Our freedom is in our hand. It's not in anybody's hand. Mandate here without them, Biafra will not come. Zebudaya said, fa, what?
Foul.
We are going to reset everything and fix it. Just a few days ago, something happened, it broke my heart. I'm surprised that a particular country, I know if I don't mention the name of the country, some of us will already be guessing. But I will just narrow it. I'm surprised that a particular country, our contacts, we're building our lives, so you guys don't know what's going on. Saying that they are waiting. No, there's a park. They are very loud, well respected in the state here. They say they are waiting for a signal from the top. And while they are waiting, they want to know how serious me and you are.
Mm-hmm.
They want to know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
That means since 20 years, our Buru flag, we disturb every embassy with the crowd. Sometimes we even carry a biggest flag that is up to 50 feet, both height, weight, tall, whatever. Disturbing other people's peace. This country did not know what's going on, because we are just making noise. I was shocked. Since then, I start to make a U-turn and rethink. I say, no wonder. No wonder. Countries that matters, that are supposed to be talking about Biafra, you don't hear them really discuss it. Because we have not really do what we're supposed to do. Because we have not really been organized. Because we failed in leadership. Not know how freedom fighting work. Do you all know about the Crown Prince of Iran? I think his name is
Pahlavi. Do you all know about him? The Crown Prince of Iran.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, his name is Reza.
Reza, yeah.
Yeah, Pahlavi, yeah. Do you all know that the Crown Prince of Iran is already talking about government in exile and transition? We did not start government in exile, not Briggy started. Go and Google and do research about government in exile. You must have a government in exile, form a government, transition to the homeland. Do you think the Crown Prince of Iran and the people can form a government in Iran now while they are fighting the Iranian regime?
Impossible.
Do you think it's possible? I'm asking, do you think it's possible? It's not.
It's not, sir.
They will form a government in exile. And the Crown Prince actually tweeted, I wish I can read it out. He actually tweeted his support and in being part of the government in exile. You know, they're putting up a transition government because the Iranian terrorist regime must go down. Where is some then fighting Biafra Republic government in exile instead of supporting it? We have had a lot that have come and planned to destroy this government. I told them that this break can't jiaka. And jiaka they make okro. This breaking that I'm part and parcel, just like you. I told them they cannot destroy it. I don't care. I got one here. More. Before you can destroy Briggy, you must take me down first. I will stay at the gate. The gate man. That is why when the coup plotters, coup 2025 coup, when they are plotting the coup, I look from my mirror, I smile. I watch their plan. Why they are doing a program that they don't supposed to go out publicly and be talking about the foundation of the government, which is against our charter, our bylaw and everything. They already violated. I already know where these people are going. And I knew if they succeed by taking me out, they will destroy everything. And I know how I work hard to make sure that Briggy stand, even when Mazi Simon is here. My contribution, my hard working, your hard working can never go in vain. While they are plotting their coup, we are doing some finishing touches. I know till today, they are still going crazy how they disappear from Briggy. I remove them. The Arab before they will come and remove me to remove you. Because I knew if these people succeed, they are not capable. They cannot handle it. And every meeting they have in the secret, I have it. I know what they are up to. I know where they are going. Where they are going is to destroy Briggy. That means everything me and you work for. Chai, look at today. After they form this their parallel government, a shadow one for that matter. How far? Less than 1 year. They have splitted to either 2 or 3 groups again among them. How far? Where are they now? I don't even know whether they exist. I know they are watching this program. Ask them, can they come and smile like Mazi Ogechiku Nkere smiling? Can they? When is the last time you see a Mama Mugu smile, even come out like this? Whether he exists, nobody knows. Or is it Chioma, the husband, those educated fool? Mazi Ogechiku Nkere jiri awa hela apịakwa ndị mmadụ ihe. Oh man, today is a good time for meeting. You know, last week and last 2 weeks been very stressful, but at least we achieved a lot. And I'm happy to be here with you. And also, last week I can't laugh like this because I'm really stressed out. There's one time I even get home like 4 a.m. or whatever. I tried the next day again. So yes, I'm a little bit more relieved, getting myself back together better. The good thing is that we are moving forward. Every day, a lot is happening. A lot of evil people are being exposed, just like this lawyer of IPOB, because it's not lawyer of Biafra. All these Achikate one lawyer of IPOB. These guys, they not even ashamed of themselves. They said their master Onyendu is in high spirits. That Onyendu is fine in Sokoto. Why can't Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be in high spirit in Afaruku Ibeku? Why can't he be fine and okay in Afaruku Ibeku? Or even in Imo State or any part of Biafra land? Why must he be in Sokoto? Caliphate headquarters of this terrorist state of Nigeria. Why can't Onyendu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that they call Onyendu and they believe in him? Why can't he be in high spirit in his compound? And these useless, shameless lawyers say he's okay. He's happy. People are trooping in. These people say they are lawyers. I wish I can take this bar, take all their certificate or whatever, qualify them to practice law. Linda Hi, you're telling me that your client, who is not free, who can't come out of that prison yard and walk freely, these evil lawyers say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is happy being in Sokoto. He's happy where he is. Now people are trooping in because he's a celebrity there. He now turned to a blockbuster or a museum where people can go and pay or visit him, touch him. Yes, shameful. This lawyer, instead of them doing their job, they're after 100 men. Every 2-3 weeks, they want Biafrans to contribute money. Give them. They will fly to Sokoto. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lawyers are scammers. They are criminals. They jail him. From our lawyer Jimako to all of them. They are evil people. They are evil. I know them. I have interacted with them. I speak to them hours. They are not serious. Apart from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they don't have any other client. Go and ask Nemeka, when is the last time he defend anybody in court of law? Money Biafrans contribute. He will collect money from Briggy, collect from Avi, collect from Ambassador Group, collect from Sunrise Group, scam everybody, say I'm going to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nah, they are Jane. Maybe Briggy bring 200. Avis will bring 200. Ambassador will bring 200. Sunrise will bring 200. How much is that? Go here, go there, go there, go here. Due. All these evil people, Biafra will deal with them. One way or the other. Kwarija. And they forget that I am in Washington. Washington is me, and I'm Washington. Hey, William, I'm here. They will all come and meet me here. But any of these people that come to destroy what we are doing, we'll go after that person. Yes. There is some serious question that we Biafrans need to ask. And if you're one of those want to join the 100 men or thinking about 100 men, disease from it, the same people you are going to join, they're the one that need to come and join Brigade, because Brigade is the genuine government. Brigade is the real deal. We from this government have not go and advocate how to lock them up. Remember, Mazi Simon Ekwa, the same IPOB 100 men, they are the one that went to Finland. Testify! Against it. They are not bossing me well. I will scatter these people. The 100 men of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they lock Simon up. Please, somebody should go and ask Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, do you know about why Simon is arrested? Is he in support of Finland and Nigerian government that colluded to lock Simon up? Kanunta is one of the 100 men. Do you all saw his tweet a few days ago? Talking about 100 men is giving some people nightmare. And look at this man, see, this Kanunta is part and parcel of those that locked Simon up. They all sent people to Finland to testify. And some fool are still following the 100 men. And who is the champion and the head of the 100 men? Avis that are not fighting for Biafra is part of the 100 men. Those that wrote petition to EU to lock Brigade members and also Mazi Simon Ekwa up are part of the 100 men. That means they are our enemy. Either you're with us or you're not with us. And if you, the head of the 100 men, you are our enemy. We need to set the record straight. Mazi Ogechukwu will not worship anyone. I did not join Biafra because of Mazi Simon Ekwa. I did not join Biafra because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. By the way, this struggle, I'm not the one who started it. Biafran started it way before now. Our leader Ojukwu and Philip Effiong, we understand the role they play. Fast forward to Asari Dokubo and Owazurike. I can't come now and claim without me. I can't come and claim without me that opened the eyes of Biafra for them to fight for their freedom. When you wake up, it's your money. Whenever you join, you start from there. We'll be asking questions in a few days. And please, those that are listening, it's time that we need to outgrow this emotion. Nigerian government, they are using that against us, being so emotional. We need to ask the 100 men question. Why do they betray Biafra? Why do they send petition to EU? Why do they go and testify against Mazi Simon Ewa? Is that the 100 men that will work for your freedom and my freedom? So who is fooling who? Emarasu Eswanikwe. Emarasu Esubirapata. This journey just began. Game on. If you're Maradona, you know how to fool us, you can't fool us forever. Either you with us or a party. If we talk about those that have really sacrificed, we talk about the millions of Biafrans that are starved to death, killed. Not even me and you that are free, walking freely. Not me and you like me that travel to Florida last week. I go to Washington every other minute. There is those that have really paid the price. That is why we celebrate May 30th. Some want to prove like they have done more than everybody else. Like I said earlier, we have thousands of Biafrans that are locked up in Nigerian dungeon. Their family member, Biafrans don't even know where they are. Some of them hardly eat 1 square meal. Some of them have not even have a visitor for years. Some sing from morning to night, praying. When will their salvation come? Compare Biafrans like that with Biafra that is locked up and people are trooping in hundreds with gift, with word of encouragement. Which one have sacrificed more? Just meperunuazu. I will open a Pandora box for everyone. So you use your tongue to count your teeth. Maybe that will open your eyes to start supporting, to start asking questions, to be more serious. For you to know that we are moving on. We are serious now more than before. I know me lazy again. I'm not kissing anyone else anymore. It's enough is enough. We have given everyone a chance to do what is right. Our freedom is here. Please, if you really want to know whether we are doing it right, check our report card. Ask those, your 100 men and those you are following for the past year, what have they done? When I go to the Hill, Washington, D.C., I keep seeing familiar faces. People we have met with. We are now more familiar. We are like friends. We are building bridges. Whenever they see me, they see you. Whenever they see me, they know what I stand for, Biafra. They know Biafra is in the hill. Thank you very much. God bless you. Don't be follow. Don't let anyone deceive you. Remember, fella say, zombie is zombie. When you ask zombie move, zombie will move. When you ask zombie sit down, zombie will sit down. Don't be a zombie. You know what is right. Support your freedom. Fund this movement. A lot is happening. How I wish I can say everything on air. If I do, our allies will just say, Haga boss, they will say this. Have no secret. Thank you from here. They would.
Oh, no. From every village, every city, from homeland to diaspora, hope is rising again. Biafra now our only hope.
Yes, now our only hope.
Hope for today, hope for tomorrow. No more pain, no more sorrow. Ha! We bring better news, make you head on clear. We get hope, now Biafra we dey see ya. Beautiful nation, shining bright justice and fairness. Now the light.
Biafra go be one beautiful nation.
Every Biafran go enjoy true freedom. Fine, fine country, shining nation. Justice and fairness. Justice and fairness. Everybody equal, one love for rich and poor. Leader or citizen, no different, justice go speak with confidence.
No pressure,
no discrimination, rule of law for the nation. Truth and justice go reign forever.
Biafra go get strong and better.
Where your home?
Biafra.
Who be your home?
Biafra.
Waiting be your country.
Biafra.
No more suffering and smiling, no more fear, no more hiding. Respect and dignity for all. Every citizen standing tall. Free education, rich university, healthcare for every community.
No more dying,
because no money.
Life go better for everybody.
Biafra now our only hope.
Biafra now our only hope.
Stand up now, make we claim our
Biafra now our destination.
Women go deliver safe for hospital. Citizen go get support every month. Better roads go connect every city. Modern railways and airport.
Clean water go flow for houses.
Electric light go shine every night. Security go protect every family.
Day and night.
Everything go right. You fit waka free for midnight. Go your road without fear. Kidnapping and violence disappear. Peace and progress everywhere. Mama and papa go get retirement benefits. Nobody go kill you for Biafra and go free. Now wahala, the person don't buy for him head. Oil and gas beneath our ground. Now the people where get the land go control them. Resources go serve the people. Prosperity go spread for all. Anything we do for our land. Now our citizens go manage them. Development go reach every corner. Nobody go suffer again.
No vote buying,
no rigging game. Election fair and play. more pain, no more sorrow. Biafra, our home, our country, our future, our future. Biafra now our only hope. No. Wake up, Biafrans. We know if we keep quiet again. Now Biafra, they call all Biafrans. Make una wake up. Make every Biafran wake up today. Jihadists, terrorists, they come. We don't see a more child. Wahala plenty, oh, my people. Make una wake up. Now, no be tomorrow. How long we go they sleep while our people they cry? They won't kill us and carry our land. That's also blood everywhere. No more silence, no more sleeping. Everybody wake up. Make I talk am well, make everybody hear. This call now for everybody will be Biafra. From Rigolat, off it from Calabar, it just from Riverside, Urobos from Delta, East Ekiri stand up, Igodos rise up, different language, different name, them divide us with artificial border, but suffer no get tried, whether you there abroad or you there house, whether you get money or you no get, this matter concern I dey but you know BC don't look matter again. How long we go dey wait? How long we go dey fear? If today we no talk, tomorrow do bet. If you fit help, what you dey wait for? Time they run, make everybody wake up now. Wake up, Biafrans, wake up. No be time to dey sleep. Wake up, Biafrans, wake up. Our future day for our hand. Freedom no be free. Sponsor your freedom today. Donate your money today to Biafra Republic government in exile. Sponsor your freedom. Donate your money today to Biafra Republic government in exile. Under the leadership of Prime Minister His Excellency Okechukwu. Donate your money today to Biafra Republic in exile. Under the leadership of Prime Minister His Excellency Okechukwu. Stand up together, one voice, one people, one direction. Wake up, Biafrans, wake up now or never. Pastors, make una wake up. This one no be sermon, no be preaching. Prayer na good thing, but without action, prayer no go work. Prayer without action no be anything. Faith without action no go fit work. Elders of the land, if house they burn, silence no be solution. Tradition leaders, kings and chiefs, una get voice, una get influence. Freedom no be free. Pastors, bishops, wake up and sponsor your freedom today. Tell your church members, Biafra Republic government in exile. Under the leadership of Prime Minister His Excellency Okechukwu. Pastors, bishops, judicial leaders, wake up and donate your money to Biafra Republic government in exile. Led by Prime Minister His Excellency Okechukwu. If they take over your land, they go turn your churches to mosque. If they capture Biafra land, everybody go suffer. If they capture Biafra land, nobody go fit talk about church again. Unity na power, na action be the holy solution. Your voice get power. Stand up for your mama, stand up for your wife, stand up for your pikin. If we join hands, nobody fit conquer us. No wait for another person. Now you Biafra, they wait for. Wake up, Biafrans, wake up. No be time to sleep again. Wake up, Biafrans, wake up. Our future day for our hand. And just enough, they delay. Stand as one. Make them hear our word for. Wake up, Biafrans, wake up, now or never. Wake up, Biafrans, wake up. Everybody rise, no delay. Wake up, Biafrans, wake up. Today na the day we must choose our destiny day for our hand. Biafra, a country government in exile. Under the leadership by Prime Minister, His Excellency Oketuji. Now him be the only government where they work for Biafra days. One voice, one people, one destiny. Together we stand. Make nobody sleep again.
Greetings, greetings, greetings to everyone. And we bring you warm greetings and we salute you from all ends. We salute our leaders that have lived before us and our leaders that are still alive in prison. We salute our PM in office. We salute the entire cabinet of BRJA and we salute the de facto government. We salute Biafrans in the homeland, the BDF, and everyone that is doing well to make sure that the fire of Biafra does not quench. Kudos to all Biafrans, for you have done what the enemies did not believe you can do. As you join this program, please share. Tomorrow is our Saturday weekly fundraiser, and we call on all Biafrans to be part and parcel of that fundraiser. Then on the 5th of April, we have Australia Town Hall meeting. Australia Town Hall meeting comes up on the 5th of April, that is Easter Sunday. While tomorrow we gather for our weekly fundraising. We encourage everyone to join and to support financially so that we can continue the restoration of the independence of Biafra. We have more to do, both home and abroad. Biafra has not come yet. Our leaders are still in prison. The main reason why they took them out of the scene and buried them in prison is to destroy your consciousness about Biafra independence. Is to see a way of causing confusions in your brains. Is to distract all of you and to see that you do not focus more on Biafra. But you have to send a message, and that message is a message of consistency and formidability that you are going forward. and that you are not backing down. That's what you have to do. So we continue our campaign for Biafra. Doesn't matter how many of our leaders will be locked up in prison. The battle continues. Yes, because even the Iranian terrorist regime have not stopped the battle. Even when they know that they are not doing the right thing, they have not stopped. Rather, they intensify their efforts to slaughter thousands of their citizens who hit the streets demanding for the end to the jihadist Sharia terrorist regime. How much more you, who is fighting a just cause, who have not cut off heads of babies, women, and children? You have reasons and you have the power and the legitimacy to continue the cause of Biafra until Biafra is fully restored. That being said, we have on the 29th of March, USA North and South Town Hall meeting coming up. We invite all Biafrans to be part and parcel of all these events. These are events that will raise awareness and raise the hopes and aspirations of the Biafran people. These are events where we connect the dots and we explain what you should know. Please join us as we continue the campaign. Let us raise funds so that we have funds available to fund our diplomatic political engagement in Washington, D.C. and in the entire globe. Then on Sunday, being next tomorrow, we have our town hall meeting for the radio, TV, and satellite. 7 p.m. Biafra time, and we invite everyone to be part and parcel of this very event. Don't be left out. Contribute to your freedom and make sure your name is recorded now so that tomorrow you can boldly speak and say, yes, I did that, I did that, I did that when the heat was on. And my names are also on the monument that have been erected for Biafra. Please come in and answer your name and let yours be on the record. Don't be left out. We want to have our radio working in all parts of Biafra land so that when we speak, and as I speak now, Biafrans will hear us in the homeland and in every part of Biafra land, and they will get the real-time message and they will know what to do without the intrusion of the Nigerian terrorist system. Our freedom is here, and we just need to intensify the effort on the race to the finishing line. But know ye that we are in the tough zone, and we are in the tough phase of this very freedom. So it's not going to be easy, but we must and we will overcome all the mountains that are on the way and on this road at this very last phase of this freedom. So buckle up and ensure your seatbelt is properly tight. Then on the 22nd of March, we will gather, or we shall arrive in Canada, to know what the people of Canada have in stock for us and to look at the table and to enjoy the good things of nature, where we will deliberate and talk about how we are going and what we are going to do more and the next phase. If you're not seeing what BRJ have done before now, it means you are deaf and dumb and blind. But we pray for the God of creation to open your eyes so that you can wake up before the next flying bullet lands on your head. Thank you to everyone. And we expect to see you all in tomorrow's fundraising, Sunday town hall meeting, and the subsequent events that are coming along the week. Biafrans march on the streets in solidarity with Mazen Namdekano and Biafra independence. And the crowd was huge. Then Biafrans on Monday had showcased their solidarity march to Israel and America, saying thank you for them fighting against the terrorists who have slaughtered their mothers, women, and children, both in Nigeria and in diaspora. And we want everybody to understand that the terrorists which exist in Nigeria is not different from the ones you see in Iran and other parts of the world. They are one and the same thing. It is the same circle. It is the same clique. It is the same groups. It is the same legion. It's just an expansion of the jihadist terrorists from Iran to Nigeria, from Turkey to Nigeria, from Afghanistan to Nigeria, from Palestine to Nigeria. They are shared all. The sole aim is to see that every Christian is conquered, and that same idea that they want in America to happen is what they want to happen in Nigeria. They know that Nigeria is a land first with all mineral resources that is needed. So if they get hold of Nigeria, flush out all the Christians, they will have a bigger safe haven in Africa. How many of you understands what it means? How many of you understands what it means to have another Iran in Africa? Having another Iran in Africa is having Nigeria. Because the Middle East, there is one Iran, and that one Iran harbors all the evil plan of Sharia and Jihad. You see, there are many other Arabic or Muslim nations or countries in the Middle East. The one that happens to be the central point, the point where the sponsor and the control unit of the terrorists is coming out from, is Iran. So if there is one headquarter in the Middle East and it is in Iran, they need to have another headquarter in Africa. Having that second headquarter in Africa is what they are working on to see that it happens in Nigeria. So I just want you to imagine the fact that Nigeria happens to be totally conquered and all the Christians' lands taken over, all the resources taken over. What do you think the oil and gas and all the bitumen, the uranium, the californium, the gold and the silver and the aluminum in Nigeria, all those that are in the hands of or in the lands of the Biafran people and the Yoruba people and Middle Belt, what do you think that those resources will become? Those resources will become weapons of warfare. So another Iran is what they need to build up in Nigeria. So that when they have one central unit in Africa, they have another central unit in Middle East. If they are unable to conquer Europe and America, they will use UK as a confluence point, while Iran in the Middle East and Nigeria in Africa will now serve as the point that will be shooting down the missiles and all the weapons needed. This is why they want to take. This is why they want to take over Nigeria, so that they will understand how far they have gone in controlling. The earlier everybody wake up to understand this, the better. They started the protest in Nigeria by hitting the streets in Abuja, marching on the flag of Israel and marching on the flag of America. And then Biafran people reciprocated by letting them know that they know how to raise the flag of Israel and America. They raised the flag and the flag was very high. And that has gone to do what? To infuriate the terrorists in the north. So today, since last week, you have had how many numbers of people that have been massacred in the north? But the northern region of Nigeria are not concerned about how many babies, women, and children are slaughtered. They ignore that. What they are so concerned about is how they can do protests to support Iran. That means the numbers of babies, women, and children slaughtered in northern Nigeria is nothing to them. What matters to them is what happens in Iran. The war in Iran did not start since 2001, but the genocide in Nigeria, the Christians, babies, women, and children started the slaughter in Nigeria since 2001. So when you ask the question, do these people have conscience? Do these people have conscience is one question. Are they comfortable with the Christian genocide? It's another question. The answers will come out and you will understand what the meanings entails. Let us bring this video to the screen so that you can see what is happening.
Subscribe and go to subscription. Let's go to that subscribe. Just when you go click on
You're on pro plan. So what is that pro plan for? Send me where I need to go to the computer now. Use this computer. Let's say I subscribe from the phone. So where do I need to go to subscribe for this one with the talk now? Let me go to home here. On a computer, the test here from the home here, not the filter. And I don't want to use this computer to do other things when not do this. I just want strictly. Yeah, anyway, I think That's fine. If we can use this one login, huh? Yeah, that's fine. I think let's go go to yeah. As long as I know just one application, they want to interfere with this building. That's the problem. You know, agree logging from there, right?
What is different from these people compared to the Iranian terrorists, the way they are chanting in their parliament? What is different? It's a very simple question. What is different from these people
Yeah, go to
to what they chanted in the Iranian parliament? I believe you can see that nothing is different. They chant the same songs, they go the same way, and they do everything the same. They organize the same kind of protests, and they go with the same ideology.
Yeah, but now the pro plus 99,
But did
right?
you see
But is this saying
these same
advice
people
and like? But this one they say get started
chant
again.
and protest when babies, women, and children of Christians were slaughtered in Nigeria? No. As we speak,
I tried 2 days ago.
while they are doing this protest, there is Boko Haram attack slaughtering babies, women, and children in the north. Then you also see, they say, oh, insecurity has claimed lives of soldiers, lives of civilians, lives of this, lives of that. Do you see them protest in the street for it? No, they don't protest. But do you now see what they protest for? They protest for what they stand for, which is jihad, which is Sharia. I'm calling on all Biafrans. I'm not going to last too long on this program as usual because of the time. Tomorrow is another day we can continue on a longer scale in our fundraising. But I want you all Biafrans to understand something. When you are protesting in the street of Biafra, they bring guns to come and stop you and accost you. But when these people are protesting, they don't bring guns, they don't bring army, they don't bring police to come and block them on the road.
Okay, you see another this thing when
And
I
when they were
just
taking this march,
I just lock, right?
they organized
This
it, you can see
Biafra
them.
State Radio,
So,
right? So it's 2 now.
Biafrans did march. And after Biafrans did march in solidarity with Israel
but
and
not be
America,
free.
you now see them come out again. Okay, so Biafrans are going to march again. The solidarity march of Biafra to Israel and America is every Monday going forward. Every Monday.
Okay.
Every Monday. Sit at home. You are to do your stage march for Israel and America support of freedom. Yes, you have to remember that every Monday, sit at home, which is the Biafra Freedom Day, you have to. Yes, you must. You must carry out your sit at home march, your sit at home freedom march on the streets. You make the video and you showcase it. Let it go viral. It is to give solidarity to the countries that are fighting for you as Christians. Because you can see that Northern Nigeria don't care about the babies, women, and children that are being slaughtered on a daily basis. They are comfortable with it. Instead, they are calling death to those that are fighting to free you. So, remember that every Monday, you must have your videos made out and sent out. It must go around, and everybody must see it. The one you did recently, I've hungered them. So you need to do more. You need to give them more so that they will not have any place to breathe.
Another you say
We want all of
how
them
this
to start
the
chanting
to
this
register that is like say where the na
slogan of
business
death to
and
America
to
and Israel from
register.
inside the Parliament
I
of
don't know
Nigeria.
whether
Yes.
the government.
We want them to be shouting it from there.
Yeah, you have to register. You
We
said
want it coming out
follow
from
the
there so
step.
that the thing will go
Important, you
very
must
loud.
register for an organization account and provide the necessary
Very soon, I
contact
could shout this
information.
death to America and death to Israel
You will pay.
inside the Nigerian Senate
Not be just
and inside the National
ordinary
Assembly
account. It's like
and
being
inside the
registered
State
a
House of
business
Assembly.
under
We
the
want
state.
to see
Click on
from
now
there
first. May I see
so that
self?
we will know how to redirect the next bombs and missiles to where it should come down to come and hit you guys. Dear friends, you need to understand that if you are not brutal, if you are not being stubborn, your freedom would not be given to you, because freedom is not given to weaklings. Freedom is given to those that are brutal and can stand their ground, no matter what happens. So everybody should wake up, brazen up, and do not miss our fundraising tomorrow and the town hall meeting on Sunday. I thank you all, and I salute you all for your warm embrace. We continue to say thank you to those that made it to the street protest and the march in Aba, both those that are traveling and those that joined in Aba. Thank you for your sacrifices, and we long to see more. You must understand that that rally or that protest was a protest in support and in solidarity with Biafra. Anything that we do have a meaning and has a significance. If you're not aware of it, then start understanding it now. Support the freedom of Biafran people so that we can achieve what we want. I salute all of you and see you all later in the day for our town for our fundraising, and on Sunday our town hall meeting. Ndewo mu Chineke. Thank you for all you do.
Wake up, Biafrans. We know if we keep quiet again. Now Biafra, they call all Biafrans. Make una wake up. Make every Biafran wake up today. Jihadists, terrorists, they come. We don't see a more chai. Wahala plenty, oh, my people.
Make una wake up.
Now, no be tomorrow. How long we go they sleep while our people they cry? They won't kill us and carry our land.
Now so blood everywhere.
No more silence, no more sleeping. Everybody wake up.
Yeah, but my own say if we no one go register it in through government.
Make I talk am well, make everybody hear. This call now for everybody will be Biafra.
You say use personal account instead, right?
It goes from Rigolat, off it from Calabar, it just from Riverside, Urobos from Delta, East Kiristan.
Yeah, since we no register VOB.
Different language, different name. Them divide us with artificial border. But suffer, no get right. Whether you dey abroad or you dey house, whether you get money or you no get, this matter concern I dey body, no be see don't look matter again. How long we go dey wait? How long we go dey fear? If today we no talk, tomorrow do bet. If you fit help, what you dey wait for? Time they run, make everybody wait for.
The organization called the DUM.
Wake up, Biafrans, wake up. No be time to dey sleep. Wake up, Biafrans, wake up. Our future day for our hand. Freedom no be free. Sponsor your freedom today. Donate your money today to Biafra Republic government in exile. Sponsor your freedom. Donate your money today to Biafra Republic government in exile. Under the leadership of Prime Minister His Excellency Ogetukwu. Donate your money today to Biafra Republic.
So this DUM with my own, is there anyhow we can do it with tax? So we get the DUM because we have to register the organization.
Pastors, make una wake up. This one no be sermon, no be preaching. Prayer na good thing, but without action, prayer no go work. Prayer without action no be anything.
Unless
Action no go fit.
which people get this thing now Israel, right?
If house dey burn,
So now they use the way of their system. That DUN go be like it's like what you they call employee identification number. Yeah, so that unless you go use Briggy employee identification number,
under the leadership of Prime Minister,
you go pull up as Biafra Republic government, not as Voice of Biafra.
donate your money to Biafra Republic government in exile. Led by Prime Minister His Excellency Ogetukwu. If they take over your land, they go turn your churches to mosque. If they capture Biafra land, everybody go suffer. If they capture Biafra land, nobody go fit talk about church again.
So developer name
Unity na
can be
power.
different from your legal name.
Holy solution.
So you say you can use Biafra Republic government this thing.
Boys get power.
Yeah.
Stand up for your mama. Stand up for your wife. Stand up for your pikin. If we join hands, nobody fit conquer us. No wait for another person. Now you Biafra, they wait for. Wake up, Biafrans, wake up. No be time to sleep again.
I think now the organization when get VOB, it must not be the VOB stuff. So now what you go use?
Stand as one.
All right, make we fill her up.
Everybody rise, no delay. Today na the day we must choose our destiny day for our hand.
Use GUN, what be the meaning? I want you to know whether what now Israel now what they call their own. We now IAM they call our own. And that day now what now the self now the now 9 in the date. Like our IEN number 9. America no now Israel. Now Israel get the company. No, come up first. Which address be that? Come up. May I see that address? Come up. Come up. So I say 904 Florida. Corporate headquarters, US. This put it there associate with G. D. FL na Florida. No? You will need to find, I think I to call them, see what it did. And see if I can talk to. Let me just see. Let me call. Hold on, let me take the number here first. Hold on. Let me take this number from here first. 904-648-650. GUN, right? I know A, I know S. Yeah, let me take another number here. The other one. 188 something. Let me go back again. 1877934. I mean 904 6. Yeah. I'm gonna edit this one here. 9 904 648 6350. All right. Let me call Florida first. Yeah, go ahead. Do what you want.
Records were recorded for quality assurance. Speak with someone about our risk management solutions that provide insights on your customers or prospects. Press 1. Register or get information about your desk number or to manage your company.
Voice of freedom.
Stay on the same line.
Truth for every generation. Voice of Biafra.
I'm Brad.
Afro Biafra.
From the land of the rising sun, from the land of courage, from the people of truth, rising above every silence, speaking hope to the world.
I'm trying to see how this works. So I'm just new in this app, and they said I have to be registered to be able to launch it or something like that. So I just want to get more information.
Who speaks for the people?
Your desk number?
Yeah, and I get another question. The branch number, is it like IEN, like employee identification number, or is different? Can I use like a previous company IEN for that?
Unfortunately, it's not the same, but it's created to be done in Brad.
Okay, it has to be through them. Okay, so that means the organization or company have to be registered, or you have to be registered through them.
You can be registered without applying for it. What is the name of your company?
Okay, it's voice. The one I'm building the app for now is Voice of Biafra. Ready.
Voice of Biafra.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to. Before we can launch the app, they say I think it's recommended, and like they said, that we have to, have a forms number.
Voice of Biafra.
They're the ones who handle it for the app. Whenever you're ready, I can give you that phone number.
Okay, and can you also connect me? Give me 1 second. Let me hold on. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can get the number. What is the phone number? 800 234 2867. And what is this called? This is the same dance, right? So this dance customer service, correct?
9 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh, so you are very close. Okay, we
We
call
live?
tomorrow. You say it's 1-800
Yes.
234 3867, right?
Greetings to everyone, and you're welcome to Politics Insight
Okay,
on Voice
and
of Biafra
from your
Television
website,
once again. And with
to
us in the
register,
studio
I'm
today,
seeing
we
where they
have
said register your business and all that. So
Rubin,
you guys
and I
handle,
will
your
leave the
company handle
stage
all
to the
that,
Prime
right?
Minister and Michael Rubin to do the
All
finishing.
right, so I'll
Okay,
try
Michael
that. If that
Rubin,
don't work,
welcome
then
to
I'll
the
just call back
stage.
tomorrow. You say open at 9
It
Eastern
is
time,
a
correct?
great honor to be here
All
today
right,
with
thank you very
Dr.
much.
Michael Rubin, one of the most
All right, you too, bye.
respected
think tank official and foreign policy leader in Washington, D.C.
All right,
And
so
a
my
great
listen.
friend of Biafra and Biafra Republic government in
Now
exile.
what I go do? I go
He
try
is
register.
more
Maybe
his
this evening when I reach home,
impressive
relax. I go try go online, right?
biography.
Probably do the
Here is
registration
more of
from
his
their website and
impressive
see how it
biography.
go. Then if you go
Michael
require me
Rubin
to
is
just
a
register
senior fellow
VOB
at the
as
American Enterprise
this thing.
Institute,
Maybe when you
where he
register with them, they
specialized
will
in
now
Iran,
redirect and
Turkey, and the
submit the
broader Middle
application
East.
to the government.
A
But
former
normally,
Pentagon
to register a
official,
business, you go through
Dr.
they are
Rubin
now
has
like a
lived
second
in
or third party. You
post-revolution
go
Iran,
through the
Yemen, and
government
both
website, unless.
pre- and
So
post-war
now they
Iraq.
probably start,
He also spent
stand
time with the
like
Taliban
agent.
before 9/11. For more than a decade, he taught classes at sea about the Horn of Africa and Middle East conflict, culture and terrorism. To deploy U.S. Navy and Marine units, Dr. Rubin is the author, co-author, and co-editor of several books exploring
We get it for
diplomacy,
Facebook.
Iranian
I
history,
think I
Arab
forwarded
culture,
this thing now. You
Kurdish
know, get that
studies, and
because I forward them
Shiite
to you. So.
politics,
Voice of
including several
Biafra,
pillars.
well,
What
Voice of
really
Biafra,
causes instability in the Middle
Voice of
East?
Biafra.
A.
Wait, I will say I will forward them.
Press 2019,
Facebook,
Kurdistan Rising.
Twitter,
AEI,
all of them
Press
carry the same
216, Dancing with
listing.
the Devil.
Facebook,
The Perils
Twitter,
of
which one
Engaging
again? So
Local Regimes. Encounter
Instagram,
Books 2014.
Instagram,
And Internal Iran
TikTok.
Continuity
Now
and
I never.
Chaos.
No, plus say
Paragraph
the one I do for TikTok
2005.
one time now.
Dr. Ruby has
My
a
name, but
PhD
I have to
and
do
MA in
in Voice
History
of
from
Biafra.
Yale University, where he also obtained a
When I
BS
try to
in
actually stream from
biology.
Facebook, I
Thank
think
you,
they say
Dr.
whether
Ruby.
after 60 days I'll be an
The
something like
question
that.
we have a lot of
The
questions, but
Voice for
because of
Biafra,
time,
you
we
know,
just
the way
take
when you
as
take
much
go for
as we can.
Facebook, now
The
VOB
Biafra
Biafra.
Republic government in exile has
So only the
focused
name
on
when they agree
promoting the
accept.
U.S. recognition of Christian genocide in Nigeria and had aggressively engaged the U.S. government for such recognition in parallel with other advocacy such
Oh
as
boy.
the U.S. Christian community and organization. This has been successful with President Trump declaring Christian genocide in Nigeria. From our perspective, this allows for normalization or discussion of the concept of an independent Christian state in the form of Biafra. Doctor, what are your thoughts about President Trump and the White House declaration about Christian genocide on Nigeria and steps taken to hold Nigerian government accountable? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Prime Minister. It's a pleasure to be here speaking with you. First of all, I'm glad that President Trump and Secretary of State Marco Rubio have calibrated U.S. policy towards reality rather than wishful thinking, like what we saw with the previous administration.
Okay,
when Nigeria was taken off the watch list
that channel number
by
3 will be
Secretary
for
of State Anthony Blinken.
all the Twitter and all the voice
frankly,
of the.
The facts on the ground tell the story
Okay.
much more important than any U.S. administration. And so I would hope, Democrat or Republican, whoever follows President Trump, would also continue to recognize the real slaughter of Christians that is occurring in Biafra. The way I look at it is this way. There are two possibilities. Number one,
Then what about
either
if Voice of Biafra no day on, right?
is
If you know
directly and
let's say if I
purposely
no turn, if the VM is no day
slaughtering the
on, right?
Christians in Biafra. The second possibility is the Nigerian government is too weak to prevent the slaughter of Christians in Biafra. Either way, however, the fact remains that there is an ongoing genocide. If the Nigerian government is
Okay, that means anytime when we say
seeking genocide
the
against
channel
Biafra,
2 the scream, you know,
then the
it will
United
disappear
States
from the
must
VMS. You know,
recognize
go
Biafra
today now 3 go
to
count the
help
show
protect
3 and the 1.
And if the Nigerian government is a failed state and too weak to prevent the actions of the Fulani militias,
Yeah, like this morning, one of the
then the
play,
United
right? The
States
two, I
should
know,
stop
there at
recognizing
all. I know see
the fiction of Nigeria and recognize the independence of
Okay, so that
Biafra.
so anytime
In
when we say
reality,
anyone when they
Nigeria
you know
is
go
a
come show
colonial
for here.
empire. It's an artificial state, and it's a failed state. The fact of the matter is, it's time to continue the full decolonization of Western Africa. And that means allowing Biafra, Ambazonia
That's
to be
why I
free.
understand that. That's why I'm saying that. So anytime when we say
Thank
you
you
don't
very
already they
much,
resume something,
Doctor.
you know go
What are your thoughts
disappear
on
from
the
the
interconnection
studio. Now you know
between the
go
Nigerian
the
Christian
studio.
persecution issue and how it ties in with Biafran aspiration?
Well,
okay.
Look, Biafra didn't simply form a few years ago. It's not simply the product of a diaspora community meeting in Finland. The fact of the matter is, Biafra has always existed, and we can go back to the 18th century, if not before, and we find evidence of Biafra and recognition of Biafra on European maps and elsewhere. But certainly, Biafra showed its desire
that is exactly what
back in
I'm saying earlier.
1967,
You need to be independent.
and unfortunately,
100%.
for cynical reasons relating to the Cold War, for cynical reasons relating to Nigeria and its economy, we have a situation in which Nigeria was quite literally allowed to get away with murder, allowed to get away with genocide.
What do you do, we say?
One of the problems that
Now
we
to just
see
create them
when we
separately
fail
with
to
the only
recognize
separately, make
genocide
people
when
no
it
go they miss them.
occurs, when we fail to
You know that
delegitimize
one, the number one,
ideology
right?
that leads
So that
to that
number one
genocide,
and the number
is it
three when you
ensures a
when the number three
repetition
for
of that
the two
genocide.
of them will get their separate
After
link.
World War II,
The two
the
together.
German Nazi Party was stigmatized,
So why the other
and the
link when we still they
Germans
use
were forced to come
when
to
we still they use
account
for the number two go
with
still
what they
there.
did. The problem we have in Nigeria is that too many countries have given Nigeria an excuse not to recognize its own responsibility for the first genocide in Biafra. And because of that, the ideology has continued and it has amplified to the point where we now have the second genocide in Biafra. The moral compromise of people like the president of Finland is shameful. The moral compromise of Anthony Blinken when he was Secretary of State was shameful, especially because he used his own father-in-law's experience in the Holocaust as part of his claim to moral standing when he became Secretary of State. The fact of the matter is, there will not be peace in Nigeria until Biafra is free. And it is unfair for everyone in Biafra to have to suffer through a second Nigerian genocide, a second Biafra genocide at the hands of the Nigerian government, simply because diplomats want to be polite and want to make their oil deals and their other trade deals. The Christians of Nigeria should not be sacrificed so that some Europeans can make a quick contract.
Thank you very much, Doctor. I'm so encouraged with your words, your expertise, and your knowledge. I hope people are listening and learning from the expert and for who care for humanity. Thank you. The Biafra Republic government in Ezra Brigade heavily invests in time and energy and in high-level engagement in Washington, D.C. While the New Biafra movement has existed since the late 90s, a professional engagement campaign led by Brigade in Washington, D.C. is a very recent phenomenon, being less than 2 years old. Due to this change in strategy, in some ways, we have more sources in the past 2 years than
So the
the
voice of
previous
Biafra
20.
email, right?
We have 2 questions relating to this. Can you explain to the Biafran people why educating U.S. officials on the Biafra issue is critical?
Well, first of all, what you say is absolutely true. I personally, of course, am not Biafran, and so I'm not going to comment on internal Biafran politics. What I would say, however, is that whatever one's political belief as a Biafran, the most important thing is education of people outside Biafra, of people outside Nigeria, to understand the Biafran cause. And there's absolutely no doubt that great progress has been made over the last 2 or 3 years on the issue. Now, there's been two issues or two dynamics that have allowed to this success. The first is the lobbying campaign that the Biafran community in exile has undertaken in Washington. You have made people aware. You don't need to spin. You don't need to create facts. All you need to do is educate. Because unfortunately, the Nigerian government is creating the facts with its own perpetuation of genocide in Biafra. Frankly, however, the Biafran community has also become lucky in Washington simply because of the sheer incompetence of the Nigerian embassy. The fact of the matter is, there is not an embassy more lazy in Washington, D.C. than the Nigerian embassy. Even when I talk to State Department officials who do not necessarily agree with the idea of an independent Biafran state, they will acknowledge that the reason why the Biafran cause has sunk such deep roots now in Washington, D.C., is not only because of the lobbying efforts, but also because the Nigerian government has not managed to contradict or explain any of the assertions made by the Biafran community or its own Nigerian actions. So the fact of the matter is, you have had great success. And the reason why this is important is because genocide happens in the dark. When you shine a light on the slaughter of Christians in villages and towns in Biafra, then their deaths are not in vain. There is accountability.
Yeah, put
we
capital
can look at
letter
any
for the
number of
Hold on, let me
episodes.
put capital letter. The V.
Kosovo in 1999 with Bill Clinton, or more recently,
Yeah, the V, let it be
the
capital letter
military
first.
action
The
in
V,
Iran.
capital, yeah.
And we can recognize the importance of understanding
Voice
how
of
the slaughter
Biafra
of
VOB.
a country's own people led to
Voice of
intervention.
Biafra VOB. Now, from
And
the
so,
email now,
in the
when you
case
go
of
to the
Nigeria,
email,
while
you
no
go
one is
to
talking about intervention right
channel.
now, the fact of the matter is people are talking about sanctions against Nigeria.
Yeah, not true.
And frankly, the
mhm.
Biafran case for
Through
independence is going to become
not
even
through the
more
same voice of
important
Biafra email.
as an
You have
element
to
of
log into
U.S.
the email.
national security, as a U.S. interest. If the government in Mali falls, then we are going to refocus on the problem of jihadism, of Al-Qaeda, of Islamic
So the voice
extremism,
of
of the
Biafra
Islamic
happened to be
State
two, sir, because it
in
get
West
one.
Africa.
Went
And
from
while, of
another
course,
email,
Mali
the
and Nigeria
voice of Biafra.
do
So
not share
then I
a
have to
direct border,
go through
the
another
fact of the
one,
matter
make it just
is
be
that if Mali
before
becomes a safe haven
make
for
everything just be,
Al-Qaeda,
do the same
Nigeria
uniform.
is going to be its target. And if the Nigerian government is as incompetent and as permeated by Islamists as we've seen over the last several years, then the United States, not for reasons directly of religious freedom, but for reasons of stability
we
and
they talk about
security in West Africa,
so we
will
notice
have
a login
absolutely
to
no
not
reason,
be this one.
no
Go to your the
choice
F3 up,
but to
up, 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 right?
recognize the state of Biafra
No,
as
go
an
you they go
independent
down,
country.
go up, up.
Wow,
You know, like how
wow.
you go to the
Thank you
YouTube
very
now, the
much.
channel
And the Nigerian terrorist
from
government, they
Gmail.
always make our job easier for us. The Biafra Republic government in exile has a transactional approach in engaging the US government, making a beneficial offers in the areas of defense, security, and natural resources in exchange for US political support, similar to what Somaliland is doing. What are your thoughts on this approach?
Well, look, when it comes to the aspirations of Biafra, just like when it comes to the aspirations of Somaliland, another country which had suffered genocide, in this case at the hands of
The voice
dictator
of Biafra,
Siad
now, when
Barre,
was that? Today now,
who, by the
now
way,
like four,
after he was
5 days ago.
overthrown,
So
was
it will be around that
granted
29th,
asylum
30th, or first
by the
29th,
government of
30th.
Nigeria, a fellow genocidaire government. The fact of the matter is, Biafra and its lobby should make any number of arguments because different policymakers in Washington will be motivated by different ideas. There's not a magic formula. Personally,
This one
the
for us.
morality of the Biafran cause matters to me. To the evangelical Christian community, solidarity matters, the protection of Christians. But you're absolutely right, Mr. Prime Minister. And Biafra has a lot to offer. And the point is that Biafra needs to do
Okay,
what is in
hold on
interest.
first. Let me
It
open
needs to
something
not.
here.
It needs
I
to
use,
have a
I actually use
symbiotic
this one as
relationship
well.
with the United States. And if that means a military base for the strategic Gulf of Guinea, if that means energy
let me
deals
check.
with American companies,
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
that's fine.
the YouTube.
The
That's
fact
what I
of the matter
say.
is, we should be supporting
Google
you for
account.
practical, realpolitik reasons. We should be
Let me see.
supporting you
View
for
channel.
moral reasons. We should be supporting you for security
This one
reasons.
is live here.
All of them
So is
go
this
together
one is a voice
in a
of
way that is
Biafra
beneficial to both countries.
VOB. Then which one
Thank
might
you
be
very
voice of
much,
Biafra
Doctor.
TV?
As
You
a
get
follow-up
one.
to the
Yeah, it's
previous
supposed to be
question,
two, but the one I try
Brigade
one.
have offered the U.S. military base
Get
in
rid of
Biafra
the
territory,
other one when not be through
which would provide the
the
U.S.
email,
valuable
but I
access to
open
the
another
Gulf
one
of
through
Guinea,
this
which
very
we know
email.
is very,
I believe
very
that is the
important.
one through
We
the
believe
email
this is
of voice of
valuable,
Biafra. Let me see.
given increased terrorism
But
in
if you
West
allow
Africa and
us
the
go
loss of
from YouTube,
U.S. presence in the Sahel. This idea of having U.S. military base in Biafra has been spoken
not
about by foreign
not
policy
inside this
experts in
one email.
Washington,
There's
D.C.
another different
What do you
email,
think
right?
of this
At
idea?
first, but that very one,
I think
there's
it's a very
different.
good
One
idea.
get TV, this
Realistically,
one
the
get
United
this
States
one has
isn't going to
VOB, no
establish
TV,
a
no day
military
inside this
base
one.
before much more formal
So I
recognition
think this one now the one for this
of
very
Biafran
voice of Biafra.
autonomy, if not
That's why from
independence.
the same email now we're able
That
to
said,
come
I
and
would add to
locate
your
this one
litany
here.
of reasons why this is important that the Gulf of
I don't
Guinea
know whether you
is
understand
now
what I
the
mean.
international hub of piracy.
Yeah, so this now
And
this one now the
therefore,
channel
it
for this
becomes
email now
extremely
might be this one,
important
right? This
into
very
the
one.
security, to the freedom of navigation, to the energy flow. Now, technically speaking, when it comes to maritime law, piracy
Okay, that
is
one,
an
that
act
very
that
other one, I
occurs
try
12
to get
miles
rid of that one.
outside
That
of a
one,
country's
I think what I
borders,
do
once it's
be say
outside
now
on
to
the high
find as
seas,
either I close them,
outside of
but
its
the
territorial
email
waters.
no associate with
What
voice of Biafra.
Nigeria has done
That's one of the reasons.
is
But so
categorize
because of that,
many
I
of
have
the
to
acts
use
of
this.
piracy
What
as
is it? I have to
occurring
use this
inside its
email, right,
territorial waters
to
in
open
order
this
to
very one.
depress the
I think this one now,
statistics.
this
But
one
the
they
fact
live
of the
now,
matter
correct?
is, Nigeria, number one, is
This
dishonest with
one,
regard
yeah,
to
this
its
one they live
security.
now. So
It's
the,
become a major source of instability
okay,
in the
yeah,
region.
I think the other one is not
And at
live,
the
right?
same time,
Yeah,
Biafra
probably have
has the
problems. So I think
resources
we're just
which
gonna work with
Nigeria
this one now when they
wants
live.
to
This one, how
loot.
many?
The
The other one
dynamic
don't
which
get
the
how many
United States has
followers.
to be very careful about is this. We've seen, for
Okay,
example,
what in
in
this
both
one get now?
Pakistan
Subscribers.
and to a lesser extent Egypt, governments demanding that the United States assist them
what's in this one
with
get now?
defeating extremists. And in a way, it's a dynamic
Yeah, we
of
need to push
extortion.
this one day with the
Pakistan
email.
supports the Taliban, for
Unless
example,
what we fit do
and then
only have
demands
to
that the United
update this
States
one
gives it
again now
security assistance
to the other one.
to defeat the Taliban.
Because that one have TV
But
on it,
it's never
right?
going
So
to
we can
defeat the
put TV
Taliban
here.
because it wants the billions of dollars in American security assistance. What the Nigerian government wants to do is similar. It wants to, on one hand,
Yeah, but if we use the other one, what
promote
about
and
the email?
catalyze the
We
Fulani
can change
militias
email to this
and
one.
other Islamist extremists in the Middle Belt, in the North, and in Biafra.
Because why I no use that
And
email
it
na
will
private
say,
email. That's the
you
reason
need
why.
to give
So that
us
when I notice
millions,
I have
billions
to
of dollars
create this one.
for our military in order to defeat this threat. But it's like the arsonists
You understand what I mean,
saying
right?
you need to give us
Only how we
millions
can
of
shut that
dollars,
one, we
billions
say,
of
if I
dollars to put
can't
out a
shut cancel that
wildfire
other one,
without
or we can
admitting that they
easily
themselves started it.
just
So what the
tell,
United
you know,
States
let
needs to do,
Biafras know about
military
this
base or not,
Voice of Biafra
is to
VOB.
call the bluff, the
Okay, the other one,
cynicism
a Voice of Biafra
of
TV
Abuja.
VOB, right?
It needs to tell the
So we can
Nigerians,
change this
we
one
know what
to,
your game plan is,
I won't do
and we
this thing now.
reject it. And the fact of the matter is, you have become a terror sponsor.
If we
You
change
should
the
be
other one name,
designated
right?
a state sponsor
And
of
change this
terrorism.
one name to the other one, right?
We have concluded that the only way to protect
No, not to
the
just not to
security
just
and
send this one link
stability
out.
as well as the Christian community is to
No,
recognize
so
Biafra.
I see
Thank
the
you
other
very
one. Yeah,
much,
now to
Doctor.
send this one link as
For
well
years,
out.
the Nigerian government has used terrorism in the country as an excuse to ask for arms sale to Nigeria. Instead of
Yeah, that's
focusing,
fine. It's good say we lock
instead
all
of
these
using
channels
the
now. We
weapon
get
to
two.
fight Boko Haram, either the Nigerian government will use the weapon to engage in military action against the Biafrans, or provide those weapons to so-called reintegrated terrorists. Now, there is a shift
So
towards
it's better we have
direct
more than
U.S.
yeah.
counter-terrorism
Just
action in Nigeria,
copy this
perhaps
channel out from here
reflecting
to make
concern
it
about the
also
Nigerian
send it.
military intention. What are your thoughts regarding arms sales to Nigeria? Should they be blocked or at least conditions attack that U.S. arm cannot be used against the Biafrans and Christian population?
Well, look, at a minimum, they need to be conditioned. The fact of the matter is, however, that the Nigerian government probably wouldn't adhere to those conditions. Look, I mean, when push comes to shove, the Nigerian government needs to be held accountable for its own actions. And the Nigerian army has been shown not to be a reliable security force. What I would do is challenge the Nigerian government. I would demand
I think that's like this one now. They on why the other this one now the script
on
the other
the
one
arrest, the trial, and the conviction of any
so I think
Nigerian
they probably
officer, any
noticed
Nigerian
something. That's why they shut
who
this
has
one down, right?
participated in human rights violations against the people of Biafra. And if the Nigerian government isn't serious enough about rooting out the corruption and the terrorism within its own armed forces, then Mr. Prime Minister, under no circumstances should they get a single weapon or
I know the email. So see what it happened, right? Make I just log in because this other email too. I don't think I leave the user for. Yeah,
Thank you
just
very much, Doctor.
let me just give
Can
me
the
1
Biafra
second.
military force, the Biafra Defense Force, Biafra Liberation Army be an alternative for U.S. in the area to the Nigerian military, similar to how the Kurds have been helpful to the U.S. in the Middle East?
Let me. I go
Should
see.
the U.S. military train and
let me pull the email.
professionalize the
Give me 1
Biafran
second.
force into a professional counter-terrorism
Let me pull
force?
the email.
We have proposed this to
Yes,
U.S.
I don't
government
know
for
why.
consideration.
I would say that is a good aspiration for the future. Realistically, until the United States recognizes the autonomy of Biafra, it's unlikely that you're going to get U.S. trainers descending into Biafra the way they have in Iraqi Kurdistan or more recently in Somaliland. But you're absolutely right.
Harris
Biafra
Johnson
should have
325
the
at gmail.com.
ability to defend itself to the best of its ability,
What is this
especially
one?
if its neighbor cannot be trusted and indeed is
Now,
the
else
main
now it
threat
carry
to
us
its
go.
security.
I think say na Jim na for
Thank you very much, Doctor.
yeah, I
The
won't
government
sign
of
to
Nigeria
that other
has
voice for Biafra.
relationship with
Him.
U.S.
No sign out from this one so that we will
adversaries,
fit.
including the Islamic Republic of Iran. In fact, Nigeria at one point brought Iranian officials into the parts of Biafra which remained under government control last year.
Right.
Nigeria is also trying to bring a Turkish military presence into the country. This is unacceptable to the Biafra Republic government in Israel. We are eager to work with the US to counter this malign influence. Should the US also view supporting Biafra as combating malign foreign influences, such as from Iran?
Yes, although, frankly, I see Turkey as a much greater threat right now. Turkey entered, for example, Somalia with the argument that it was going to bring peace and security to Somalia. But what Turkey did was empower al-Shabaab to the point where you cannot even go from the Turkish-controlled green zone at Mogadishu's international airport to the Villa Somalia, just a couple kilometers away, because al-Shabaab controls the territory in between. If Turkish forces, if Turkish advisors enter Nigeria, they are not going to bring peace and security. They are going to empower Boko Haram. Their weaponry is going to end up with Boko Haram, and they are going to catalyze the slaughter of the Christians in Biafra. If Turkey cannot even acknowledge the Armenian genocide, how can you trust them with the lives of the Christians in Biafra?
Thank you very much, Doctor. And I believe that every finger is pointed to Nigerian government or as a regime, as Iranian regime. So Nigeria is Iranian part 2. So they share the same ideology. So arming or supporting the Nigerian military is actually supporting terrorism against the Biafran Christians and even the Nigerian Christians. Thank you very much. In addition to the United States, which sovereign state do you think Biafra should cultivate relationship with? For example, Biafra has a historical relationship with Israel, and Israel is currently a natural ally for us.
Look, ultimately, who recognizes Biafra and who Biafra recognizes is an issue of strategy. Certainly, Israel makes sense, but look, the fact of the matter is, African countries should support the Biafran cause as well, because Nigeria is simply a colonial empire under the guise of being an independent African state. The fact of the matter is, the way Nigeria has acted disqualifies it from the full recognition of the African Union and all of the member states. If I were Biafran, I would look at other states in the region that perhaps have reason to understand the threat which Biafra has been under. Somaliland as a victim of genocide. The Namibians were also victims of genocide. In the future, one might look at countries that have had difficulties between sectarian communities, like the Central African Republic.
Another email when I know
Who knows?
at I
Maybe
don't know
in the
this one.
future,
This one not be.
big heavyweights
remember
in the
the
region, like
Let's see if there's
Ethiopia
another thing
or
I
South Africa will understand that their future and their interests lies with the creation of Biafra rather than tying themselves to a country like Nigeria. The way I think about Nigeria is this. It's almost as if someone breaks into a fancy automobile and instead of stealing the sound system on the automobile, takes the dead carcass of a cat from the back seat. Nigeria today is like that dead carcass of a cat. And no one wants to have to rely on it. I mean, Biafra is the country of the future.
I had to look at the email here first.
Thank you very much, Doctor. Are there other independence movement or non-state actors you think Biafra should have relationship with? We have contact with the Ambazonia. Somaliland is being pointed out as a successful example.
Well, I mean, certainly Somaliland is successful. And the reason Somaliland is successful is, like Biafra, it has a clear history and clear borders. And it also has a national unity that is born from the trauma of the initial genocide. And Ambazonia makes sense as well, simply because, look, Ambazonia should be independent. Cameroon had its opportunity, and it failed in its compact, much like Mogadishu, Somalia, failed to uphold its contract. And when you fail to uphold your contract, the contract is violated, and then you can go in the other direction. So when it comes to Ambazonia, I mean, absolutely, they have every right to be independent, and frankly, their national history is going to be tied to Biafra's and vice versa, and it makes sense if both countries support each other as they struggle for independence. I mean, it's the English expression. The whole is greater than the sum of the parts.
Thank you very much, Doctor. And I know your time is limited. I wish we can have you all day here because your words, is whoever don't learn from what you're saying and especially your experience on this very particular field, you're actually seeing everything with facts. And that's exactly what is happening because in the world we live today, people are shy away from speaking the truth, saying the way it is. Thank you, Doctor. Biafrans and people around the world are closely monitoring the war in Iran. You have written extensively about the Iranian democratic opposition, including Reza Pahlavi. What lesson do you think the Biafrans can learn from the successes and missteps of the Iranian opposition, both of which you have wrote about?
Okay. I've criticized Reza Pahlavi, a man who I've known for almost 30 years, because, number one, the disorganization of his office. If you cannot organize your own office, how do you expect to organize a country? That's point number one. Point number two is I believe that Reza Pahlavi, or at least many of his aides, became a little bit too comfortable in exile. I've compared them to the White Russians from the time of the Bolshevik Revolution, where many of the exiles would talk about revolution, talk about returning, but really they wanted to attend the cocktail parties and the social scene in European capitals. I don't see the same mistake occurring with the Biafrans. I see the Biafrans as much more willing to sacrifice for their own country. And we see that because so many Biafrans are fighting. I mean, not just with words, not just with television cameras, but also literally fighting for their own survival right now. And so ultimately, I see a cohesiveness within the Biafran diaspora. The only warning I would have, again, is the only message which the American audience should hear, which the European audience should hear, is about the justness of the Biafran cause. If there are disputes politically within the Biafran diaspora, those should be handled internally. And ultimately, those will be decided when there is a referendum or elections in an independent Biafra. But it's not the job of any Biafran official to complain about any other Biafran official. And one of the reasons that I believe that the Biafran movement has been successful so far, again, is because the Biafrans have been keeping their focus, at least to the American audience, on the broader principles. Too many people among Reza Pahlavi in Iran have started attacking other opposition figures without understanding that the only adversary which they should be targeting is the Islamic Republic of Iran and its murderous regime. And so in this, I commend the wisdom of the Biafran diaspora for recognizing that the principle has to come above the politics.
Thank you very much, Doctor. I know we have thrown a lot of questions on you. In conclusion, do you have a final message to Biafra people? And Biafran people love you so much. You have been in their midst several times, and they appreciate you being on VOB, on Politics Insight today. What is the final message you have for Biafran people? Thank you.
Look, my final message is this. Every dictator wakes up, every Democrat wakes up knowing when his term in office is going to end. Every dictator wakes up knowing that today will be his last. Over the years, I've had the ability to interview people. Lech Walesa in Poland, for example. People in Iraq after the fall of Saddam Hussein. And others. And what they say is, we fought and we fought and we fought. And sometimes it seemed hopeless. But then when the change happened, it happened much faster than anyone expected it would. And I suspect the same thing is going to happen with regard to Nigeria and the collapse of Nigeria.
I don't know what else I'm going to do with this thing.
And diplomats, American diplomats, European diplomats, may seem to almost,
I think I'm going to find another.
Just support the status quo.
Can you use?
But as Nigeria collapses, it will be amazing
let's
how
do something another this thing for now.
And so it behooves the
Biafran community
not only to advocate for their cause, but to plan for the day after. So when the Republic of Biafra is internationally recognized, it can start its operation right away. Its ministries, its economic philosophy, its legal code will all be prepared so that Biafra and the Republic of Biafra will be successful. And in that, I have no doubt that you will. The human capital, the intelligence, the lived experience of the Biafrans put them in a category much closer to Somaliland than to a country like South Sudan, which failed almost as soon as it began. And so I commend everything the Biafran community is doing in order to preserve its national rights and in order to protect the livelihood of the Christians who are now undergoing an ongoing tragedy.
Thank you very much, Michael, Senior Fellow at the American Enterprise Institute. We really appreciate you, and we are honored to have you in VOB. I know this what we went through before the interview. We have some difficulty at the time, and we appreciate your patience. We love you very much. Keep doing the good work
I'll put cap on
to
this
save
one.
the minority, also Christians that have been persecuted, even non-Christian. God will reward you. Humanity love you. On behalf of the Biafran people, I'm saying a very big thank you. And the global community that know what you are doing, they love you very much because we know you are doing this from the bottom of your heart. And
All right.
we
The
have heard
email, the
all you
password,
said,
right?
and
The
we believe
difference is
that
the capital letter.
those viewers that are listening
Madison, you
and
here?
U.S. government, they know the
Yeah, yeah.
right
The
thing to do
difference with this
because
one, and I just the capital
Iran
letter
of
for
Africa
the V. The
is
V
Nigeria.
instead of a small letter and a cap.
And if
Right,
Nigeria
for the
is not
password.
disintegrated after taking
Hey,
down
boy.
the terrorists over the Sahel without on the Middle East,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
without dealing with Nigeria terrorists, because Nigeria have been a safe haven for the terrorists. Even they have Hezbollah in Nigeria, over 22 terrorist groups. So after Iran, we believe Nigeria should be next, and Biafra people should be free, and every minority in that region deserves to also get their freedom. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. And I also want to let Biafras know that Marco here, Michael Rubin here, acknowledged the success of Biafra Republic government in Washington, of which we have been spreading the gospel, educating U.S. officials, because some Biafrans are not aware of this. And thank God that you yourself, you acknowledge it, that the work of our lobby, taking us to Washington, D.C.
So
is
which
paying
one?
off. Thank you very much, Marco. Honorable Minister of Information, please, before we let Michael Rubin go, we have, we run out of time already. So
I
just go
think
ahead. Thank you.
the S, right? The email went there for the
Thank
S. I
you,
don't
Dr.
change
Michael
the
Rubin, and
email.
we
That's why
appreciate
the
you
S
so,
too,
so
they
much. The
show
Biafran people love
the one
you
when
from
they
the
when I
bottom
want
of our
make it
heart.
when they
But
active
there
now the
is
one when I
something
want
that
make they
is
active. But when I
bothering us,
first
the
meet
Biafran
them now
people.
with this
How
this
is it
one now
possible
when
that
they
you
click.
predict the future?
But I don't change them to the email. I believe so I
Well, we
don't
don't
change them
predict
to
the
the voice of
future. We
Biafra.
need to
Click on
work
the
for the
voice of
future.
Biafra
And that's
email
what
for
gives me
us.
such hope when I see the Biafrans work to that common goal.
Wow, thank you very much. In 2025, you
No, they
said
go.
after Mali,
All right, so just
Nigeria
put the email
fall
for the voice of
is
Biafra.
the next.
Yes, let's
And
see
today,
if we
what you
open
said
it.
has come to pass. That is why I asked the first question. How do you do it? The same way you had written and
Yeah,
predicted
they're the
about
same
Iraq,
VOP.
Iran,
Yeah.
and many other countries and many other nations, most especially every conquest agenda team that has to come to Islamize the entire nation. You're always on it. Michael, what is the secret of how you go about getting these facts aligned that they come to pass the right way?
There is no secret. Look, I'm not a diplomat. I put diplomacy aside. Foreign policy needs to be based on reality and not wishful thinking. And when it comes
Okay,
to,
put
and
capital
certainly
letter for
not
the
greed
V.
and
V.
commercial contracts.
V.
So when it comes to
Make the
Alexander
cap.
Stubb, it's clear that he's motivated by commercial contracts. When it comes to Anthony Blinken, there was too much wishful thinking. All one needs to do is look at what's happening on the ground in a country like
This guy
Mali
have to
or in a country like
do a block
Nigeria,
number one.
and then that's the only thing which you should base your analysis on.
Number one,
Even if it
I
makes
need to take the
people,
top
even if it's
person.
uncomfortable, even if it makes officials in Abuja uncomfortable, you only need to work in the realm of
Number one, you are
reality.
person take the
And
talk. Now
that's
the
what I
number
try
you
to
they
do.
call. No, carry phone the call
Thank
number
you,
when you
Michael.
need when
I
you are
did
person no
ask
use the talk.
one very important question to our previous guest, and I'll also throw it to you. Is it advisable to reintegrate
Go.
Boko Haram terrorists or Islamic jihadist
I
terrorists
beg.
into the military formation
I
because
will
this is
call
what
you
Nigerian
back.
government are doing?
Watch too.
No, it's not wise.
I will
It would be
come watch you. Come
self-defeating,
watch too. Huh?
and ultimately it would be laundering terrorists.
Oh, okay.
Those who are in Boko Haram should be held accountable for any violence which
Thanks.
they perpetrated, and those who were kidnapped into Boko Haram or who may not have been directly involved in violence should be rehabilitated, but not under arms in the military. And countries like Rwanda and countries like Morocco both have experience in how to accomplish this. The one thing one should not do is put them in the military when they have been indoctrinated into the ideology and into the extremism of Boko Haram.
Thank you, Michael. I leave it there because of time.